So, what do you think that we should watch next?
Well, we do have a couple berserks to catch up on.
Yeah,
true.
We could watch Mob Psycho. I mean, we are kind of behind on that.
Yeah. See something? We could watch a time travel shoujo. Got a couple episodes to do.
I don't know. I think that we should totally do Psyche Kuso. Jesus. You okay, bro?
I think so.
Maybe we should just do Hattori no Shida. Oh shit!
Okay! We'll watch it! Hi everyone, welcome to Otaku Saga. I'm DK.
I'm Rizzo.
And I'm Zero, and today in Anime Reaction we are finally getting back to Madoka Magica with episode 10!
If you want to check out our reaction to the 10th episode of Madoka Magica, hit that link in the description below.
And be sure to give us feedback in the comment section. Yes, we will be continuing to do so. But give us feedback in the comment section below.
And as always, if you like what you see, subscribe to Otaku Saga. And don't forget to like and share our videos.
And thanks for watching.
I did half episode of the thumbs up.
Awesome.
Whatever.
So, in this episode of Madoka Magica, we finally get Hamura's story.
A lot of Hamura's story.
Ouch.
That entire episode was Hamura's story.
Yeah, so all these stories like Mokudake and ReZero, they can all pretty much kiss the ring finger of the grandma of tragic time travelers here. Because goddamn.
Right?
That sucks pretty bad.
This does suck pretty bad.
So it shows the very first iteration before Homura became a magical girl, and she transfers into the class because she had been in the hospital for a while with a heart condition, and she's just a normal girl. She has glasses, braids,
weak heart, hospitalized for a long time, socially
no
awkward.
athletic ability, socially awkward.
Unfortunately
but totally adorable.
It kind of makes her depressed, I guess. And while she's walking along, going, "Oh, pity me," she gets ambushed by a witch, and then she gets saved by Mommy and Madoka. And
Who in that timeline had already become a magical girl.
She said that she had been a magical girl for about a week at that point, which I assume is a little bit. Like, she wasn't a magical girl when Hamura first transferred into the class.
Mm-hmm.
It probably took a little bit.
Yeah. But so it goes through, and then when the Walpurgis Knight appears in that timeline, Mommy dies when her and Madoka are fighting it. And then so Madoka goes and basically sacrifices herself to stop it. And so Hamura wishes to go back to the day that she transferred into the class so that she could save Madoka.
And it only gets worse from there.
Yeah. So she reveals to Mommy and Madoka that she's also a magical girl.
She announces to Madoka as soon as she sees her the first time.
That was pretty crazy.
I don't think that she announced that she was a magical girl right there, but she was like, "Oh, you're Madoka Kaname. Let's be friends," or whatever. It was pretty like, "Oh, why would you do that?"
Oh, I thought she actually said I'm a magical girl too.
Yeah, she actually did.
Did she? Maybe I wasn't paying enough attention at that point.
Or maybe the subs were different. I don't know.
I was just. I was probably at that point cringing the fact that she went up to this person who in this timeline she doesn't know. It was just like acting all friendly and shit. And I'm like, no.
The armpits!
Not
reminds-
the worst.
Not a
it
but
has to go
similar.
through, Goku no Brynhilder.
Yeah, that'll forever be the worst.
Yep.
Or
But
if
show
anyone,
me your armpits.
if anyone can top that as just like a moment of
We should do a reaction for that series. That would be a good reaction. That series is so yikes.
Is it old enough though?
I mean, we have technically set a time period on what we're doing.
Obviously,
Alright, I
we're
guess.
doing Madoka Magica.
But so it goes through another timeline. It shows Homura using her time control powers for the first time and using a golf club to beat up a 55-gallon drum.
Which is impressive.
Yeah.
I mean,
And then it shows her researching and creating her own
Pipe bombs.
pipe bombs. Grenades, really.
Yep.
Because they do have a little timer on them.
damn.
But
And can I mention something real quick? Hammer Space has a magical girl ability.
Hammer space and time control.
that is like
Perfect.
awesome.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah, use time control to sneak into a government facility and steal a nuke
So
in hammer space.
she can carry all the weapons she wants, and she can basically alter continuity with how she's able to go back and forth and stop time.
Yeah, she can travel at least backwards in time.
Oh my goodness, just figure her face, you have a female Deadpool. Lady Pool. We have found Lady Pool.
I don't know about stopping time, but
If only she was a little more crazy, then that comparison would be 100%.
I give it a couple hundred cycles.
Eventually, she will break down.
It definitely shows in this episode.
Yeah, and she has a healing ability with her magical girl ability. She's totally Lady Pool. Anyway, but yeah, and then I think it was the next iteration where it had Sayaka, who had become a magical girl at this
Yeah,
point.
so at the end of the second time Homura experiences well-purchased nights, Madoka becomes a witch herself.
Yeah, and then so
Or brief
Homura
scenes.
goes back in time again.
Yep.
That time around, I guess Sayaka was complaining about the explosions with the pipe bombs. So Homura stops time and breaks into a police station armory and steals pistols, shotguns, and ammo. So that's where she's able to use the guns from. And then let's see, it goes through that iteration where she basically revealed the inherent problem with being a magical girl, and none of the others believed her
Right.
until Sayaka turned into a witch again, or for the first time again.
Time travel.
Time travel.
Wibbly wobbly.
Timey whammy.
And so at the end of that, Mommy basically snapped, and she killed Kyoko.
Oh man.
She just
That was
shot Kyoko's soul
heart-wrenching.
gem. She trapped Homura,
And she was about to shoot her
and she
soul
was
gem,
about to shoot her soul gem.
And then Madoka comes in.
Madoka comes in and kills Mommy. Basically, Mommy was going to kill Homura, then kill Madoka,
then kill herself. Ouch.
But then Madoka and Homura decided to go against the Walpurgis Knight by themselves. Which, let's face it, if the previous iteration they were with Mommy, if they were doing it by themselves, they had absolutely no chance. They end up defeating it. However, Madoka turns into a witch again, the most powerful witch. So then we go back one more time.
Just a jump to the left.
Yeah, Homer. Let's do the
Time warp again.
Homura decides that enough is enough. Time to stop playing softball.
Time to stop time.
Yes. Well, she uses her healing abilities to fix her eyesight, so she doesn't have to wear glasses anymore.
Probably fixed her heart too and all that.
Probably fixed her heart too.
Yeah, made her more athletic.
Actually, that's probably why she started being more athletic in the next iterations.
Back to our present timeline.
Yeah. She decided to stop wearing braids, decided to stop being friendly. Oh yeah, and she broke into what I can only assume is a U.S. military post.
And got strapped up.
Yeah. She stole actual grenades.
Assault rifles, ammo.
For like M4s probably.
Yeah. She was planning a one-woman war.
She is a one-woman army. But then she started killing all the witches and killing Cube, giving Madoka warnings.
I still don't like the fact that it's just bracer.
Technically, it's like a dueling shield.
Yeah.
A buckler.
A buckler.
Is the term.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really just like the fact that the fact that it's just the buckler.
What's wrong with just the shields? For Captain America.
I don't know. I kind of like it actually.
It fits in with her time sort of pocket watch motif for one, and motif is just about everything with Magic Girl.
Yeah.
But I think the main purpose, besides defense, is to serve as the hammer space. So I mean, you can't really think of it.
I can agree with. I like it's a little bit more with the hammer space, but as someone who is a melee geek,
Sword nut.
Yeah.
sword nut,
Sword enthusiast.
mm-hmm.
Sword nut.
You'd definitely be more
really bothers me.
If you were,
Against the shield.
if you had a match with one of the girls in this series, it'd probably be Sayaka because offense, swords. There you go.
Sayaka, the three-section staff.
Oh, Kyoko. There you go.
Those are cool.
Yeah.
I actually like fighting with a buckler. I don't have a buckler, or else I would.
But
I actually really like the buckler. I like when series do more unorthodox things.
But like
go ahead.
something that I would like to see is someone who actually has a weapon in the same hand as the buckler, because that can totally happen. It's small enough. It's sitting on the arm.
okay.
Doesn't inhibit your wrist. Let's have another sword, and
Something.
let's have a gun. Cool.
If I was going to do that, I'd probably have maybe a pistol or a paring knife, and then a sword in the other hand.
Yeah.
If I were gonna do that, I'd make like the Golf Custom and Gundam 08th MS team, and put a Gatling gun in there.
But it's something like that.
Overkill.
Damn right.
It still bothers me that there's just the shield. I like that she can still use hammer space and stuff like that, but as
Yeah, and I'm completely the opposite. I absolutely love the shield idea. So
y'all can hate me in the comments, it's just something that
Oh, don't worry.
it's kind of
They hate us enough already.
It kind of goes with the whole, obviously Sayaka and Kyoko are the close-up melee characters.
Yeah.
Mommy and Madoka, they're both range with Mommy's guns and Madoka's
Bow and arrow for Madoka.
Yeah, Madoka's bow and arrow, and then Homura is straight defense. Like, that's it. So.
Well, yeah, I mean, the powers and the weaponry and all that they have are based kind of on, like, their souls, their personalities, their entire beings.
well, I think it's more based on their wish.
Yeah. So like, Homura gets the time control powers because she wished to go back in time.
Okay.
To protect somebody, which gives her the ability for The healing, the little bit of healing factor.
Healing, being able to go
Well, they all
the shield.
Yeah.
It's just part of being a magical girl.
Yeah. As long as you kill enough witches. But
The big thing for her ability, I think, is really the hammer space. Because without the hammer space, her ability wouldn't be very useful.
Yeah.
no.
Yeah, the hammer space makes it really useful. And I'm wondering kind of what part of that wish made the hammer space.
It's probably
And then I'm also kind of more curious about Sayaka's powers now, because obviously she has the rapiers, but it never really went into that. And I'd kind of like to see like all of them and why their power is what it is.
But yeah, it kind of fits into, I mentioned a motif, and I feel like that motif in this series just kind of mirrors not only their wish, as you mentioned, but their personalities and maybe experiences. Like I said, their entire being, perhaps.
And something else to note in this episode, there are tons of differences between the story that we are watching right now and the stories that Homura has experienced.
Yeah.
Sayaka turning into a witch was a completely different thing than it was this time around.
Different witch.
Different witch, it used more of, I think it was more cards and chains and stuff like that. And in one of the ones that we watched Homura go through, it used a lot of gears and wheels and stuff like that.
And also a line of creepy can-can dancers. So Moulin Rouge on acid.
Yep. In the very first iteration, we never saw Sayaka.
I think in the first iteration, Sayaka never became a witch, or never became a magic girl.
Yep.
Yeah.
So,
and we also never got to see what was her name again? Kyoko. We never saw her in the first iteration. We only saw Mami, Madoka, and Homura. And Homura made a wish at the very end.
Right. And then obviously how Homura and Madoka meet their end, it got progressively worse as the episode went on. So yeah, you really got to feel for Homura. I mean, how many of these cycles has she experienced with each one somehow getting worse? My good God, did the people who write this write ReZero?
Oh, and Mami made it in the very first one. Mami made it all the way to the end instead of getting killed on the second episode.
But then she died. Yeah.
Obviously, she died then, but it wasn't that
She got an award for trying.
surprise box thing.
A monster.
I think it's just the fact that things happen differently between the iterations. So in this iteration, when she died early, it was because she was showing off the Madoka. And in the previous iteration, she would never have to do that because Madoka became a magical girl like right away.
Right.
So.
We did notice the differences. Personally, I think that there was way too many to make this video a lot longer than what it needs to be. But go ahead and let us know down in the comments all the differences you spotted.
Well, the ones you thought were significant or liked or disliked, whatever.
So, let us know what you thought of the anime, what you thought of our reaction in the comment section below.
Yep, thumbs up if you like it, thumbs down if you don't.
But that's going to do it for this episode of Anime Reaction. As always, I'm DK.
0.
And I'm Rizzo. See you next time.
Show us what you got when the mother beats